So, good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 23 of Open. It's Sunday Yum. We're going to do just some yummy stuff on the floor. So, come lie on your back and we shall begin. Come. One second. I think I'm good. Yeah, great. Come. So, lie on your back. Come. And I have Bear with me today. So, lying on your back, your knees are bent. And just find your way of settling in. For me, I wiggle a bit and settle in by creating contact and the boundary of me with the floor. Nice. And then just sway your knees from side to side. And as you do that, notice how there's a pull all the way up into your shoulders and that there's a lightening of the opposite shoulder on the floor. It's very serious cello going on downstairs this morning. Just feeling that, the sense of very slow and steady pull into the shoulders from the knees traveling from side to side. Come back up to center and then squeeze your knees towards your chest and hug them in. You can hold on to individual knees, or you can wrap your hands around and hold on to both knees together with your hands connected. Fall into the back of your body. Fall into the sense of contact, connection, weight. Let there be more shoulders on the floor, more back on the floor, more pelvis, lower back on the floor. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor and then bring the soles of your feet together. And now that the soles of your feet are together, push your elbows down and walk your rib cage like a caterpillar away from your pelvis. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling and then wrap your arms across so that you're holding onto the right shoulder with the left hand and the left shoulder with the right hand. And just deepen your breath down into your belly. Slowing things down, take a few deeper sighs, deeper breaths. Soften into the deep of your pelvis so that every time you take an inhalation, there's a clear sense of rising through the belly. And as you take an exhalation, there's a clear and steady drop of the exhalation. Follow the flow of your breath. Ride the roller coaster or the tide of your breath. Feeling sensations, noticing that there's intensity at different moments on your breath as it pulls a bit deeper into the shape that you're making. Nice. Change your arms. Cross your arms in the other direction. So I'm still holding my left arm to my right shoulder, but now my left arm is closer to my face, whereas before my right arm was closer to my face. And find your breath again. Feeling the rise of the inhalation, feeling the fall of the exhalation. Nice. So reach both arms up towards the ceiling and just do the shoulder shrug. So your arms, your fingers move towards the ceiling and then your shoulders move towards the floor. My arms are staying straight as I pull my shoulders back, as I reach my fingers forward. And as you do that, begin to flatten into your back as you reach your fingers forward and then arch into your lower back as you pull your shoulders backwards. You can, if you want, bend your elbows as you arch and push them into the floor. So there's a deeper arching. And then as you reach your hands up, you can lift your head off the floor. So you can intensify by using your arms and your head. So lifting the spine, arching, lifting the head, rounding. Move slowly. Find the distance that suits you. So that might be just the shoulder shrug. That might be the elbows down and no head lifting. That might be the full shebang. Nice. One more time. Super. Bring your arms wide. And then imagine that your thighs are like a book and close the book over towards the right hand side. So both knees are squeezing towards the right. And I'm going to lift my left hand up towards the ceiling and then pull my shoulder down and then pull my elbow down. And then imagine that I can bring my rib cage back towards the left. Even turn your head and that'll give you more sense of weight towards the left. My knees are squeezing together and I'm trying to bring my rib cage backwards. And to do that, I'm beginning to contain the front of my ribs and really drop weight into the back of my ribs. Breathing into it. Notice the roller coaster doesn't quite do it. The journey of your breath. Follow the journey of your breath in this shape. Where does your breath move to as you inhale? Where does it pull and drag on as you exhale? So create a bigger oscillation in your breath. So increase your inhalation. And then deeply, deeply, deeply lengthen your exhalation, 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 and feel how something really changes in the squeeze of the end of the exhalation. Nice. Back to center, both feet on the floor, and then drop your knees wide. Close the book back over towards the left, and then reach your right hand towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulder down to the floor, bring your elbow to the floor, and then imagine that you're going to keep your right knee over towards the left, but then bring your rib cage and your shoulder blade and your head back towards the right. And I'm feeling like a squeeze through the front of my ribs, but it's not squeeze through the front of your ribs, it's pull your rib cage backwards, and that sets off a cascade of actions and gestures in the body. Follow the journey of your breath every time you inhale, every time you exhale. Nice. Come back to center, both feet to the floor. Reach your arms overhead so they're resting on the floor either side of your head. And now feet are hip distance apart. Roll over onto your left side and your right arm is outside your ear and your right foot, both feet are resting on the floor. The right foot is back behind you a bit. From here, pull your right elbow deeply towards your right hip. Let that lift your head. And then reach your right arm long. And as you reach your right arm long, you can stretch deeply down into the right leg. Nice. You can bend your right knee, bend your right elbow. Your right knee is coming up towards your chest. And then reach long, stretching deeply down towards the puppy at your feet. Nice. Bend your elbow, bend your knee. Feel the push of your rib cage into the floor and the squeeze of your rib cage on the right. And then reach long, drop your head down as you lengthen long into the right side. And I'm really sliding my foot along the floor, creating length. Sorry, did I disturb you? And squeezing up, lengthening long. Nice, one more time. Squeezing up, lengthening long. Super. Cool. Roll over onto your back, both arms either side of your head, and drop both knees down towards the left. And roll over. Oh, no, this is the right, sorry. Over towards the right. And then bend your left elbow. Draw your left knee up towards your chest. And then reach long through the left arm, left leg. Bend your elbow, bend your knee, squeezing deeply on the left side. And then lengthen long on the left side. So find your gestures of squeeze. And then find the gestures of length. For me, this feels so satisfying into my waist, into my hip. A sense of really pointing down through my toe and lengthening. One last time. Drawing up and lengthening long. Nice. Cool. From here, roll over onto your back. Pause. And then roll over onto your belly, all the way over. So you're lying on your belly. Your elbows are on the floor underneath your shoulders. And then pull your right knee up towards your right elbow. It's not going to get there. So my right knee has just traveled up. And then just drop your head down onto the back of your hands and imagine that your knee can move wide so that your inner thigh can come to the floor. Follow the journey of your breath. Nice. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and just look way down the beach. So you're pushing your elbows down, and I'm going to start lengthening a little bit deeper into the left leg. Like I'm pushing the front of my left hip into the floor as I rise deeply through my spine. Follow the journey of your breath, really dropping your breath into your belly. Nice. Change legs. So I'm going to drop my head down, glide that right leg back, and then pull my left knee up in the direction of my left elbow. Drop my head down onto the back of my hands and imagine that I can slide my left knee wide enough that my inner thigh can come to the floor. I don't know if that's actually physically possible, but we're just noticing what happens, okay? Maybe if you're really hypermobile in the groin, then maybe your thigh is flat. But I would say most of us, it is not true. Okay? And just deepen in, following the journey of your breath. So I'm noticing that my breath travels differently into my belly on this side than it does on the other side. I'm just encouraging a little bit more movement, a little bit more connection. I found that I started daydreaming a bit when I was breathing into this side. So I'm not as present here. I can be I can wander off into dreamy land a little bit here. So bring both elbows to the floor and just look forward, look down the beach. I'm going to try and get a little bit taller maybe, and just pushing that right leg into the floor, breathe a bit deeper into my belly. Nice. Glide your leg back and then come up onto your hands and knees. Take your right hand and glide it underneath your armpit so that your your right shoulder is on the floor. So we're doing kind of falling down, twisting through the spine. Breathing into it, follow the journey of your breath. Listening, connecting, deepening. Nice. Come all the way back up. Other side. Gliding under with your left arm, left shoulder to the floor. Or if you're on a boat listening to this, left shoulder to the bed. We have people who do this Sunday yums on boats. It's awesome. What a cool and awesome. Nice. Come all the way back. So from here, you're going to draw your left knee forward, and you have two options. One is that you come into zigzag, or you lengthen your right leg back and you're coming into pigeon. Either or you're stretching your right leg long because this leg needs support. So find a certain intensity that feels well in your hips, and then rest down over that left thigh and breathe into the journey of your breath. No, track the journey of your breath. Staying with the sensations, meeting intensity, really tracking how am I with this? How do I find my ground? Can you sink? Can you soften? Can you deepen? Wherever you are, meet the intensity in wellness. So, intensity isn't sharp in yoga, intensity isn't damaging in yoga. Intensity is where something is really surrendering to the forces of gravity or a sense of lengthening or just mapping something newly in our bodies. So, as always, I love to wiggle. Don't stay stuck in something. We're not practicing extreme rigidity, we're practicing ability, the ability to move in different ranges and to have the ability to mind our spine while we're lengthening our hips, contain our breath as we meet intensity. So, really feel how do you wiggle here, wherever you are, wiggle here. Nice. And then change to the other side. So bring both hands to the floor into cat and glide your right knee forward. And either come into zigzag on the right or rest yourself down into pigeon or some version of this. Nice. So your left leg is long behind you if you're in pigeon. And you're just following the journey of your breath, the intensity of this moment in wellness. And then move. Where is your ability to move here? You know, using your hands or lifting your hips or rocking from side to side. Create a powerful gesture of ability in end of range. There is wellness. You are able. Nice. Cool. Come lie on the floor. All the way down, land on the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Resting your hands wherever feels comfortable. And just pausing there, breathing into your belly. Nice. Arching your lower back, flattening your lower back down. Notice how your inner thighs change as you arch your lower back. Flatten your lower back down. One more time. Arching your back, flattening your lower back down. Nice. Cool. So bring your feet to the floor. Either stretch your legs out long, pause there, or squeeze your knees up towards your chest, or rock from side to side, or just rest exactly where you are. That sense of resource, the journey of your breath, a sense of connection to this moment. Nice. Oh, lovely. Oh, so lovely. It was very nice. Oh, that was really lovely. That felt really resourcing and connecting. So I'll see you all tomorrow, day 24 of Open. And so there's only 26 days in Open. So we're going to go to Wednesday. Okay. On Wednesday, we end. And then we'll start Belong. I love it. We start Belong on May the 1st. So be well, be awesome, be you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Sunday. And nice, cool, super. Ciao.